suppose our time together comes to an end. Join me in commencing the 6-1 Indie Showcase with a world premiere.
What's going on, folks? Welcome to the 6-1 Indie Showcase for March 2024. My name is Mike Towndrow.
And I'm Kyle Stevenson. Whether you're in San Francisco for GDC, Boston for PAX East, or watching from the comfort of your home, we're so thrilled to have you here with us to celebrate the spring convention season with an exciting glimpse into the indie scene.
Before we get into the thick of it, big shout out to our boy Petey for warming things up with the first ever Play Now pre-show. The pre-show had a little bit of everything: shredding, smooching, big tentacle monsters. It's been a hectic start to 2024, so if you missed out on any of those featured games, head on over to 61indie.com/showcase after the show and support the devs.
Shifting from the present into the future, today we're going to be taking a look at 33 upcoming indie games. We kicked the main show off with the world premiere of The Secret of Crystal Mountain. We're massive fans of cozy adventures such as The Short Hike and Little Gator Game, so we couldn't be more honored to debut this first project from a brand new indie dev.
It's been so tough keeping Crystal Mountain a secret for so long, so I'm really stoked we got to do that. Let's keep the indie train rolling, shall we? Here's a segment that is near and dear to our hearts. Since the company's inception, we built a brand centered around a pigeon, that guy, to be exact. I don't understand how, but it's been working out pretty well for us, so it's about time we've honored our feathered friends with the spotlight.
That's right. We somehow have more than one bird-related game to show you.
So, are you ready?
Well. If it isn't the chicken police in the flesh.
The hens that lay the golden eggs, huh?
Okay, so what exactly are we talking about?
Right now, we need paperwork to enter the hive.
Yeah, sure. Wait, what?
I'm good at this. I like guessing games.
Let's see,
I knew this day would come, but so soon?
what day would come?
The day you finally get yourself killed.
What? We're at the top, honey.
From there, you can fall the hardest.
Well, be happy in your little world of pink.
At least mine has colors.
What did you say?
Just the truth, cutie kitten.
So, are you chicken enough?
We're so gonna die.
Pavel is really on the brink, right, buddy?
Yeah. And don't call me buddy.
That sounds pretty serious.
It is. You have no idea how much.
We can't properly celebrate birds without paying our respects to the humble egg. Am I right, Kyle?
Spot on. Our next game questions one of life's biggest mysteries. How can an egg navigate the world without suffering a crack?
Yes, we also somehow have an egg-related game.
How long do you think you'd survive as an egg on the move?
Oh, dude, you kidding me? I've been cosplaying as an egg since losing my hair. I've been ready for foul damage for like a decade now.
You know what? Fair. Well, I can't relate when it comes to the egg life. There's nothing I love more than some of that crisp action that was put on display there. How about we delve into more of that vibe? Eggland's best.
Your family is fractured. The Blackhearts are rich, powerful, and at each other's throats. Your father is dying, and your siblings vie desperately for his throne. But you have a secret. Use the creature's power and stop what is coming. The eradication of magic looms. Under its rule, the world is unjust. Without it, you will lose everything. There are no right answers, Azrael. But you will do whatever it takes to unite our family. Even if it costs you your life.
The Looter, Blackheart, and Akatori, all existing within that 2D action space, but all with their own take on fluid combat and epic battles.
Our next game adapts a classic puzzle mechanic into a grand adventure. It's one of those concepts that when you see it, you can't help but to think, how has this not been done before? Check it out for yourselves. So true story, as a kid, anytime I was faced with one of those slider puzzles, I used to break it and glue it into the correct position. So I may be too dumb for the real deal, but slider, right up my alley.
You're not the most patient person out there, but that is a major asset when it comes to our next block of games. Put the pedal to the metal and let's hit the streets. It's wild how we can showcase 3 racing games and all of them standing out on their own merits. And even doubling down on that, 2 rally games that are doing something completely different from one another.
Do you think our special guest has a driver's license?
I don't think he has a body.
Yeah, true. Well, we met this next individual a couple years back, and since then he's been keeping a close eye on us. Well, me specifically. It's both comforting and slightly threatening. Anyways, say hello to our good friend, the Crypt Master.
Thank you for the introduction, Mike. Hello, everybody. I am the Crypt Master, and I have been invited to crack open the 4th wall and give you goons a lecture on the rules of my game. A necromancer's time is rather precious, so do pay attention. Now, when you come across a chest or some other banal receptacle in my crypts, you will have to help me to remember what it is. At the same time, I'll help you. We'll help each other. Are you following? You can't see the object, but you can ask me to describe it by doing something to it. It's like a big metal shell. Perhaps I should simply look at it, or listen to it. What does it feel like? Do I remember it? How much does it weigh? So many questions and so little time. You see, you only have a certain number of guesses before we give up and move along. But should you remember the name of the object, you will receive the letters of this name as a reward that will help to restore your memories in rather more practical ways. For example, if the warrior Joro needs to crack an opponent's armor, or the assassin Sin is compelled to murder some unfortunate innocent, they will have to remember those words using the letters we have found in chests. It's like a giant circle that binds everything together. The circle of death, I suppose. Now, did I simplify that enough for you buffoons to follow? Look at you, sitting there cramming your faces with snack foods. Yes, I can see you. Well, that concludes the lecture. So long, Mike. So long, everybody. Thank you in advance for your servitude.
Are you okay?
That man has been haunting my dreams for way too long.
Don't worry, I have the perfect batch of games to help settle those nerves. I'm going to introduce you to some brave adventurers.
Okay.
Grab ourselves a tasty boba tea, and then toss on a killer mixtape.
I do like boba.
Being an adventurer isn't always easy. And that's where I come in. I can influence people's fate with my drinks. Push them towards their destiny. And in return, they bring me stories and rumors that I turn into their next quests. They trust me, and I try my best to help them, even if the choice isn't always easy.
Who's that dragon familiar? It is Renu!
Our next indie is a thing of pure watercolored bliss.
It's one of those titles that will stop you in your tracks and make you think, how is this a video game?
Yeah, you're right. I don't understand how Echo the Waves exist. Straight up gorgeous. Well, we've featured some big cozy vibes these past few segments, so how about we stay in that cozy realm for a bit longer, but add a little bit of bite into the mix.
Sounds fantastic. An alumni from our August 2023 showcase is back with a fresh look to help us settle into some cozy yet not too cozy adventures.
Do you fancy yourself a hero? A humble farmer? Perhaps you seek a darker path? In Mirthwood, you will choose your own way. We'll select a past life as a royal and a rat catcher, because we can. We're resistant to disease if a little romantically challenged. For now, we'll look to upgrade our shoddy gear. There's a wide world bound to hide some loot. Unique locations dot the landscape, offering opportunities to uncover stories and fight for survival. Some equipment possess traits, influencing how others perceive us. As you unravel the main story, the outcome of some scenarios are entirely up to you. Even those involving your close friends. Your character will level skills by performing them. Unlock powerful skill cards. Will you stack your hand or play a jack of all trades? And don't expect to explore Mirthwood alone. Travel with companions. Adopt the art of falconry to gain a set of eyes in the sky. This is your land of opportunity, to be beloved or despised, or just a simple rat catcher.
next game also holds that cozy action spirit that Mirthwood, Standalone, and Grimoire Groves capture so well, and ratchets everything up to 11.
I don't know what's cooler, a genre called Gardenvania, a developer named The Beauty Cult, or a game titled Nectarmancer.
Strap in, gang.
It's no secret we love indie horror here at 61 Indie since we feature it every single showcase.
Horror is a genre that has no rules, and indie horror in particular is a true playground for the imagination.
Horror doesn't always equate to scary. It could be a quirky love letter to genre icons, it could be a thrilling rogue western, or it could even be an interpretation of some of your favorite true crime podcasts.
This may be our most diverse horror segment yet.
Dear listener, can you come home after a long day of work and just close your eyes and sleep? Or do you lie awake, wondering what they do in the shadows? Next time on Dark and Deep. Brought to you by Trusty VPN. Your online privacy should be a priority. For the low price of $9 a year, you can keep the surveillance state at bay and watch Korean Netflix whenever you want.
As diverse and approachable as those 3 games can be for newcomers of the genre, yes, of course, we brought the scares as well.
And speaking from personal experience, there's nothing more horrifying than private Catholic school. We are a product of Catholic guilt, and what developer Baroque Decay has been crafting behind the scenes is straight up lifted from our childhood nightmares. And you know what? Can't get enough of it.
Am I a good boy? I study hard at school and complete my homework once I'm back. I help others whenever I can, visiting the hospital and keeping the elderly company. I'm always honest and never tell lies. I hate any kind of violence, and I've never hurt anyone. I serve at church every day, helping during Mass and praying for those who are helpless. Father, if you're hearing my words, I implore you to respond. If I'm a good boy, why is this happening to me?
You know what I love about doing these showcases with you?
What is that?
Hard pivots. Take it away.
If battling demons ain't your thing, maybe you'll be better suited for our next batch of games. They feature the most serene and chill vibes you could possibly imagine, with the first being an indie best experience with a friend or a loved one. What? What'd I do?
I was giving you a loved one thing.
That was a very much, I felt like a disappointed, you screwed it up. Exactly.
We're family, Dawn. I promise nothing bad will ever, ever happen to you. We belong together.
Hey, Mum, it's me. I'm just a bit worried about you. Please call me back.
Please leave my mum alone. She doesn't have the energy to look after a pet.
The road, Dawn? Watch the road!
I miss my cat. He's a cute little shadowy void, so copycat and projected dreams, perfect pair.
I've hung out with Harley. I think he's more in line with the Crypt Master.
Possibly. Anyways, next up, there's a specific category of games that we've never featured before, and that's because it's quite rare within the indie scene. Our next game is an adventure game based on a known license.
We bet you didn't see this one coming.
My family and I took to the stars to find a new home on Alpha Centauri for all the people on Earth. But what we really found was...
Danger, danger, Will Robinson!
Please, Dr. Smith, don't start your tricks again. You always get in trouble.
Never fear, Smith is here. You're perfectly safe. Silence, you cackling clod!
We watched that trailer countless times, and again, I still cannot believe Lost in Space is a self-published indie game.
It's wild. And I just can't believe we're getting a Lost in Space game that looks so good.
I know, right?
We're inching our way towards the end of the show, and I think we're ready for our heart-pounding pick-me-up. We gave the 2D action genre some love earlier, so it's time to shift the perspective to first person, starting with another game you've never seen before.
We may have snuck one more horror game into the lineup.
Sorry?
This is going to be a game
1,000 bullets. And 1 mullet.
Warning! Badass moderator to take care of our butts! Especially our prices. Destroy these damn robots! Right in front of you! Watch out!
Old school anime action. Wish list now. Mullet Mad Jack.
Sulfur is one of those indies that has been on my radar for years now, and I cannot tell you how stoked I am to feature it on the show. Same with Mullet Mad Jack.
Finding Frankie personally blew me away the moment we saw it. Parkour, gruesome animatronics, I think it's going to be a big hit.
Do you think we'll ever find Frankie?
I don't think we'll want to, Mike.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, gang, we have one more thing we want to share before we wrap things up today. Kyle, this is your genre, so please take it away.
My absolute pleasure. Between games such as the classic Final Fantasy titles, Chrono Trigger, and Star Ocean, my love for gaming is rooted in RPGs. The beauty displayed on screen, the thoughtful combat mechanics, the rich worlds brought to life with memorable characters, all are touchstones of what created the instant classics found across the genre. Similar to how we opened our showcase today, our final game is the first project from a new indie developer. While we'll have to wait a bit to get our hands on it, we're so thrilled to debut an early look at this upcoming retro modern RPG. Forge of the Fae, incredible. The trailer did all of the talking.
Yeah, completely agreed. It looks killer. Between Forge of the Fae and The Secret of Crystal Mountain, I am so humbled and happy that we were able to bookend the show with 2 indie debuts that have never been seen before. I don't know how we're gonna top that for the August showcase.
We'll worry about that in the summer. For now, let's close the show and catch our train to Boston.
Yeah, you know what? Of course, yes. Everyone, that is a wrap on the 6-1 Indie Showcase for March 2024. We couldn't do this thing without so many individuals, so bear with us, there's a lot of folks to thank. First and foremost, Visioncraft Productions. We still don't know how you make us look so good, so oh my God, thank you. Vicarious PR, thank you for all the love, support, and helping us reach even more indie enthusiasts, both new and old.
Speaking of which, whether you're casually watching as an indie fan, you're co-streaming the event, or you're part of the 6-1 Indie community, you're the driving force behind our work. Thank you. We can't wait to see all of your reactions, and obviously our 6-1 Indie family. While it's only myself, Mike, and Petey on camera today, the entire operation falls apart without the dedication and passion of our small yet mighty crew.
Finally, to all of our development and publishing partners, this show does not exist without you. Thank you for your trust, your talent, and your kindness. It's been such a pleasure getting to know you a bit and collaborating with you on another stellar showcase. Once again, for everyone watching, here is your reminder to visit 61indie.com/showcase. There you'll find a full list of every single game we've shown today, as well as conversations with some of the developers, hands-on previews and reviews from our editorial team, and a lengthy post-show podcast where we go deep behind the scenes on the production and discuss each game further. So please wishlist, play demos, add games to your libraries, and most importantly, continue helping us celebrate these remarkable indie developers. It's been a rough and terrifying stretch as of late for our industry. Layoffs and consolidation, way too common nowadays, and thousands of talented individuals continue to be impacted. Genuine passion and innovation lie at the heart of the indie scene, and we wholeheartedly believe that a stronger indie scene makes for a healthier games industry. We promise to continue supporting the scene, one game and one developer at a time, without any barriers, gatekeeping, or burden towards those creating the experiences that we love.
The 6-1 Indies Showcase returns on August 29th, 2024. We'll have more news to share about both the showcase and the Indie Game Awards in the coming months. But for now, we love you, stay safe out there, and play more indies. You did it! You did it!
I may trust the chicken police a little bit more than the
Yeah, they're bad too.